Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for yet another video. It's been a minute since I posted one. This video will be just a crap load of everything in one video because I got a few items authentically, not a lot, and I got some items from Aliexpress that I never did a video on, but yeah, I probably wore it a couple times in the video and I just never did a haul video on it. So that's what this video will be about. Stay tuned because I will be making a DIY video. I don't know if I'm going to do those anymore, but I tried. It may not be the best on how to do your own pressed glitters using like really cheap stuff. I bought my glitters from Aliexpress. It only cost me $14 to make them and I still have some glitters left over and I use them all the time. So if you want to see that video, stay tuned for about like 3 days, I think, because I should be done. I think I just need to edit it. So yeah, sit back, relax. This video I was looking at all the stuff I got, so it may be a bit on the long side. So yeah, just sit back, grab a coffee, and chill with me as I go ahead and get on started. Alright guys, before I get started, I just want you to know that it is just me and my kid, of course, per usual, so he may come in and breastfeed or make some noise or what have you. So just a little warning out there. Also, if you're interested to know how I did this makeup, I'll talk about all the stuff I use, and I think it's fully AliExpress stuff. I'm really not sure, but I want to say it is. So just want to put that tidbit in the description box below. I'll put a marker for when that is in case y'all want to see that or don't want to see that or whatever. So the first items I will show you are the authentic ones. I got a Z palette for the first time ever. They had a faux leather one, which was like, it was so cute, and it was like $18, and I was like, why do I need this? I started to get the $14 one, but I really wanted this red faux leather. I don't know why. So this is what the palette looks like. It has like that, didn't come with a smell, it has that leather look, but it doesn't feel like leather. On the back it just says the palette.com blah blah blah. I got it from AliExpress and it's supposedly authentic. It's the Z palette people on not AliExpress, what, Amazon, and I got it from Amazon because 2-day shipping and it was $18. At first I was gonna get the $14 one because they have a $14 one, which is about the same price as you can find on AliExpress for the same size. 2-day shipping though is really why I got it from here instead of AliExpress. So this is my first ever Z palette. On the inside I depotted 3 authentic Colourpop. I wanted to see if it was going to dry out on me or not, because to be honest, I would use these more often if they were in here versus in the individual pots, because I have like so many Colourpop eyeshadows that you guys already know, and I don't use them because like I have to dig through and it's just like a mess. So this is the 3 that I chose. This color is going to be Game Face. This one is Forfeit. I like using that one all the time. This one I used like once and it is Pop Rocks, and just gonna fill it right quick. I think they got just a tad bit drier, just gonna quickly, but they are pigmented about the same as when it is in a pot. It's just not like super creamy, but it's still is not AliExpress dry. So enough about that. That was random, but that's the real reason why I got a Z palette. I need a really big one for all the Colourpop I have though. The next items I gotta show you, all of these are from one company. It is from the Looxi company brand. I got this because it was $6. No, it's not $6. It's actually $5 per pan. Same price as Colourpop, and I think they are a bit. I think these are a bit bigger than the Colourpop ones. I have them. I'm going to show you guys in the same haul, and I'll compare the size later on. They are cruelty free. I believe they are vegan, and it's more of an indie brand because I'm trying to do indie purchases now. And I got 6, I want to say. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total. This one is a Colourpop single press eyeshadow, so ignore that. But I got 8 colors total, and these are the colors that I chose. First one is going to be 24K. This one right here is Orion, and I got these as like a transition. This one is like the perfect base for me to use that's like a little bit lighter than my skin tone. It is called Truffle. I like to use this on the outer crease. It is Pumpkin Spice Latte. The next orange one, it's more actually like a red when I swatch it. I'll swatch it for you guys, is Maple. The brown one I like to use to do a smoky eye on the inside is Chicory. And then of course I had to get me some foils. I got me the One Night Stand in the green. I use both of these. Actually, I think I use all of these, and they're really good, y'all. They're nice and creamy and pigmented. And this one is Atlantis. So I'm not going to swatch all of them. I'm just going to swatch a few. So I will swatch Atlantis 24K Pumpkin Spice, which is a bit dry, and then Chicory. These are what they look like on my hand, and swatched on my arm. I have like makeup on me from who knows what, but that's what that one looks like. I think it's Atlantis 24K, and then that one's Pumpkin Spice, and then that one is chicory up there or up there. I will put all the swatches that I did. These are just one finger swatch, and the pumpkin spice isn't like super pigmented, but when you use it, it is the bomb. I use all these colors before it. So that is those. I'm gonna go ahead and get the Colourpop so I can show you guys that, and I have a Juvias place, and then it'll be Aliexpress items. Alright, just to give you guys a fair warning, my kid is coming. I think he needs to take a nap, so I may be a bit grumpy when you hear him. But next thing I'm going to show you guys is my Colourpop. I think I have a total of 9 to 10 single press shadows so far. I did not get the Valentine's Day one yet. I don't know why. It just didn't speak to me. And it has reds too. I'm just not feeling it. So I may get it this weekend. Who knows? I don't know. But the one I showed you guys accidentally was in my Z palette. This color is the Goody Two Shoes, and it has a color mixed in there, so let me just wipe off the top part. That one is Goody Two Shoes. That is in my Z palette like this, and just a quick little swatch of that. I haven't used this one, but the other one's in my Colourpop Press Pigment palette, whatever they call it, magnetic palette. I use most of these. I want to say, if not all of them, like most of them. Story time. So I bought 8 eyeshadows originally because they had a thing when you buy 4 you get 1 free magnetic eyeshadow palette. I was really tipped because they had a glitch going on within the first 30 minutes of the sale, and it only added 1 of these to my cart when I needed 2, and I could have used 2 right now because I want to get more, but whatever. Hopefully they still have a thing going on where you can buy 4 get a free palette. I hope, because they owe me 1. Something always happens when I check out with companies. I don't know why. This is the magnetic palette. It is white, and if you don't know, I get my stuff really dirty, so it's dirty already with orange eyeshadow all over the thing. I hated that it's white, but other than that, it's really cute. It just says Colourpop. It has a magnetic closure here, and this is what it looks like here. I got my fiance to do it, but I could have did it. I just was lazy, and my kid's kicking the camera, so sorry about that. Not bad. So anyways, I got a total of 1, 2, 10 shadows in here. Once you take out the magnetic, because if you don't take off the little part that only shows 4, you can fit 4, but if you take off that piece by holding it down on one end and pulling it with like tweezers or scissors or whatever that works for you, you can fit 10 in here. So it worked out for me that they didn't give me a second palette, but I still kind of want my second magnetic palette. So these are the Colourpop eyeshadows, and then the Looxi ones, because I wanted to compare the size of the two. This is what they look like, and they look about the same. I want to say it's a 26mm pan, and they are the same size for the same price. And my kid just knocked the camera because he's breastfeeding right now, and it's kind of annoying me. But anyways, this is what it looks like here. These are all the 10 shadows that I got. I know I got this one recently. This is the Millie one when they had 4 million, 3 million followers on, what is it, Facebook. So that's the Millie one, and that's the only one I'm going to swatch. If you guys want me to do a swatch video of the Colourpop, let me know and I will. But the ones that I use a lot, I use this one as a base. This is the color Top Notch. I use that one a lot too. This one is gonna be Crisscross, and I've used these 3 a lot before too. This one is, oh, my magnet is coming off. Cloud 9 is the darker brown, and then the purple is called Cute Alert, and then the last one that I used a lot is called Stay Golden, but it's not really golden, so I don't know. I don't get that one. Was mine labeled wrong? But those are the ones that I've used. I haven't used these yet, though. Those are my Colourpop single press eyeshadows. I will swatch another one actually, just so you guys can see. It's really, really smooth. It hasn't dried out or anything. That's what that one looks like. I used it on my eyes. It blends amazing. Using the Colourpop shader and eyeshadow brush with it works amazing. My Aliexpress works as well. It blends very, very good. So I'm really happy with that one, and I kind of want to collect, maybe not all of them, but some of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab, I think there's only like 2 or 3 more authentic items, and then moving on to the Aliexpress ones. Alright guys, so the next thing I have to show you are these pressed glitters that I did a little short video on my Instagram. They were only $2, y'all, and I think it's like $3 originally. I'm not sure if it's still on sale. It's from Ellise Cosmetics. That they have an Instagram shop. They came in this holographic box here, and I know I'm probably blinding you all, but I just think holographic stuff is pretty cool. It's gonna be like my new thing that I enjoy. So this is the box that it came in. It came in a lot of like fuzzy stuff. I don't know what you call it, like cotton. And then I keep it in my Shea Moisture magnetic pans because they are, it's really dirty, they are magnetic. And this is the ones that I have. These two are the eyeshadows that I made, ignore that. But these are the ones that I got. And I had these loose eyeshadows I talked about earlier from a previous indie brand that I don't like anymore. It fell all over the place. It was just too loose, and they got in my glitters. But I am wearing the gold one. I wore the purple and that one previously, and I also wore this one. So I wore 4. I had 6 tier. They fell. Sadness. But if it is on sale again, I just want to get them all over again because they are really good. They're easy to use. When I was swatching them, I just used like a Sigma thin brush. I wish I knew where it was. I would give it to you guys so I could just do a quick swatch. But if you want to see what they look like swatch on my Instagram, I will link below. I did do a quick video swatch of that, so check that out. But I don't remember the names of it. I don't think it has the names written on the back. But these are the 4 that I have, and they are really glittery and pretty, and they apply really easily. It doesn't feel too oily, too dry. I didn't use a primer today, and it works perfectly. One time I used Too Faced glitter primer, and it kept on all day. So these are the ones that I got for them, and I give them bonus points for having that cool holographic box. The next thing I'm going to show you guys is going to be my beauty sponge from Molly Cosmetics, and what I am looking for is my one from Aliexpress. I also got one from DHgate. This is super dirty because I haven't washed it yet, and I used it all the time. I bought it so I can just rinse it out and actually wash my blenders for once, but I still haven't washed it. So this one is the one from Molly Cosmetics, and this one is the one from Aliexpress. The only difference is that this one comes in a bag. I paid $9. I paid $2 extra for... I'm watching my kid because he's messing with something. I paid $2 extra for it to be tracked. It stopped tracking once it left Hong Kong. So why did I waste $2 on it? So I give this a thumbs down already, just because why say that you can pay $2 extra for keeping your your shipment tracked and all that stuff when you don't even. But it comes in this little nice bag with MC on it, and then it just has thank you for your purchase and blah 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 on here. And when you open it, I haven't even opened it yet, but once you open it, it is wrapped in this little bag, and this is the way that the Aliexpress one came in a bag, just like that. And I haven't used this one at all because I don't use these anymore. I used it all the time when I first got it, but now I don't. This is what they look like side by side. Other than the fact that this one's dirty, this one is really not different at all. It's the same size, same width. I don't know if you guys can see that, but they're the exact same height, width, and everything. The ones on AliExpress is the same. And I would think that the only difference when you should get this one and pay like $7 to $9 for or more if you get the tracking is that maybe it'll come quicker. I got the one from DHgate, of course, first because my DHgate packages only take 2 weeks, and I bought like 30. The one from AliExpress that is shipped before they had the holiday came in like a week and a half, and this one I couldn't even track it. So I honestly would say I wouldn't recommend them because you can go on AliExpress, find it for somewhere between 68 cents to $3. I paid $3 because I bought it when it came out, but right now they have like a ton of links for $6. So that's all I would talk about with my disappointment of that. I was so excited, y'all, seeing this posted all over Facebook like it's super awesome. I should have learned that when stuff is hyped, don't do it. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the last thing, which I am super excited to show you guys. It is the Juvias Place Gel Eyeliner, which I was so happy to get, and then I will be done with my authentic items. Alright guys, so I finally got my hands on a Juvias Place Gel Eyeliner. When it first went out, I was like grocery shopping, I don't even know, and I missed it, and I was like so heartbroken, but I just so happened to catch it on sale again, and I finally got it. I threw away the packaging that the gel eyeliners came packaged in, but it came just like this in this little box that matches the Saharan eyeliner, because I think I spelled it wrong in my last video. Sorry about that. But this is what the gel eyeliners look once you take them out of the brown box that it comes in. It comes on its very own gel eyeliner pencil. It has this, which I honestly don't like to use, because if it was more of like, I don't know if you guys can see a difference, but normally when you get eyeliner like brushes, it's just like a straight or curved, if you know what I mean. This one just seems like it's like spotted and all over the place, and I tried to use it and it just, I'll show you guys, it just looks spotty. But this one I like to use. My only complaint with this is that it's really thick. I used it to do a wing eyeliner, and it's just on my lash line, but it's just way too thick, and it makes my line too thick, and I just mess up. So I like the feel of their brush, but it's just too thick for me to use, and this one's too spotty. But I'm going to swatch these two colors for you guys with their brush. This one is the brown one and this one is the black one. It just says Juvias in the gold right here, and I'm probably blinding y'all with the top. But I'm going to go ahead and swatch this right quick, and this will be the last of my authentic purchase. So the first one I'm going to do, I haven't used the brown one yet, so that's why it's still packaged like that. I'm going to do the brown one using this one, and what I mean by spotty is that it's just like, it's the perfect brush to do freckles if you're into that. It's not my thing, but it's like a cute freckle brush. Oh, I'm having a little too much fun with this. That's actually really, really cute. What if they made that for that? But when I try to do a straight line, this is what it looks like with that. It's actually not that bad. And then this is what it looks like with the thick liner brush. And as you can see, like, what I mean by it being too thick is that the line is really thick. And I like to start my lines small and then thickening out when I do my wing liner. So that is what the brown one looks swatched. The next one is going to be the black one. They feel so good. Like, compared to my Kylie I get from Aliexpress, my gel liner that I use all the time to do smoky eyes or whatever, it is so much creamier. So this is this one, and mind you, I had this with the top off for like 3 days accidentally. This is what it looks like if you wanted to do like full freckles or something. Obviously I did that like a little too deep and everything, but that is what that looks like. And then as a straight line, that's what that looks like. Like, see what I mean by how pigmented and creamy it is. Then with the wedge, and as you can see, I've used this quite a lot, the thick wedge looking liner, this is what it looks like swatched when I'm trying to make it a thin line. And then just drawing it, this is what it looks like swatched. So that is my Juvia's Place Gel cream liner, and what I recommended, of course, is $10.50 for both of them, which is kind of like up there to me compared to getting some Aliexpress wise, but they are indie brand, black owned, so I don't mind. And I love how it feels. I'm not a fan of the brush, but when I use my own brush, it is awesome. And I actually started using this one instead of liquid liner, but then I kind of went back to liquid liner because it's just a bit easier to deal with and use when you're doing a wing liner. So that is all my authentic purchases. First thing I'm going to do is group buys, then Aliexpress, and then we're not even like, well, kind of halfway there, but looking at all the stuff I have to show you, it's a lot, but almost done. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the Aliexpress items. Alright guys, if it seems like I'm moving around, I have to readjust the camera every time my kid comes because he likes to knock stuff and touch stuff and play with stuff. So this is gonna be my, speaking of, he's like right there coming this way. I'm gonna show you guys my stuff that I got in my group buy that came after I did my previous video. The first thing, don't judge me when I showed you this, we got MAC Match Master foundations in the NC area. I usually get NW. My skin tone changed a lot in the wintertime. I'm like not even an NW50, NC50. I'm not an NW45. I have to figure out my shade all over again. But with contouring and stuff like that, you really don't notice. So this is the box of liquid foundations I bought. I already had in mind I wanted to buy at least 4, but not too many people was interested in these. I think only 6 people bought it, so I ended up buying 6, and the seller gave me 1 extra. So that is why I have this one. This is the shade NC15. I got this from DHgate. If you are looking to get foundations for life from Aliexpress, this one will last you a minute. I always use foundations from Aliexpress. I used to use Maybelline, but they're not really cruelty free, and if my foundation is not going to be cruelty free, I might as well get it from Aliexpress. I am remembering slowly transitioning to do everything like indie brand and whatnot on my face. I just need to find a foundation, but I'm still kind of cheap at the moment, and I don't feel like paying more than $16 for foundation. So anyways, this is the NC15. This is like light as I don't know what, and I don't know when I would use that, but this is the one the seller gave to me for free. The box that it came with looks like this. It looks like just a regular MAC foundation. It just says Match Master Foundation SPF 15. This is the NC 50. That is really different from my NW50. The NW50 I got from Aliexpress looks like this color. The NC50 looks like that. The NW50 is just a tad bit darker than the NC50. The bottles are just about the same. Glass and everything. The next color I have only like one in C45. I just got one because I wanted to see if I could highlight with it. Possibly, but it's just like not as good as my LA color. My kid's playing with my glitters. Why? But my LA girl, I think not color. concealer, so this one wouldn't really be a good highlight for me. So that is the box of foundations that I got. I'm gonna move my kit away from my glitters because I want them, and then I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of the Group Buy stuff. Not that much, so I'm just gonna go ahead and zoom on by them. The first one I'm gonna show you guys is this MAC Prep and Prime that I received. Here it is like a glittery bottle. It doesn't feel like the glass bottle like the foundations. It's more plastic. Has that typical lock cap that a MAC bottle would have. It is like a lotion kind of concealer, so I'm just going to go ahead and open it and squeeze it out for you guys to see. And I just totally turned it the wrong way. But this is what it looks like, and I like it because it's really moisturizing. My skin tends to feel really dry after I wash it. And this is what it looks like after I put it on my hands. It doesn't have like too much of a lotion feel that some primers from Aliexpress does. This one's like really perfect. That's my kit you hear in the background. But this is the box that it came with. It matches the bottle itself. So that's all I will talk about when it comes to that. The next eyeshadow palette I only got 2, I think. This is after I did the other video that I uploaded not too long ago. It is the Shade and Light Contour Kat Von D eyeshadow palette. I had this for like 4 weeks and I haven't used it. I don't know where I got it, but it came with this little neat pamphlet here, and then it has the palette here, and it's really thick and doesn't feel like any cheap kind of material or anything, so that's pretty good. This is what the back looks like, and here is what it looks like on the inside. It has an awesome mirror that's blinding you guys, and this is what all the eyeshadows look like, and I'll just swatch 2 randomly for you guys, and then that's all. That's what that looks like. It's not bad, it's just I don't know, I just didn't use it yet. The last eyeshadow palette I received from my Group Buy is exciting is the Kylie Royal Peach eyeshadow palette here. The outside part right here looks the bomb, super close to the authentic one. The back, and it slides out just like that. This is what the inside looks like. It has that gold Kylie, and then the back has the list of all the eyeshadows and things of that and the ingredients. This is what it looks like on the inside. Came with a protective sheet. Has a little mirror that says Kylie, and the colors are really gorgeous. The shimmers like here, I think like half of it is shimmers. This is really good. To me, it seems like it swatches much better than the authentic one, just in my personal opinion. I'm going to swatch 4 of these because this is a newer item. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, sorry about that, my phone cut off, but that was the Kylie Peach eyeshadow palette I got from DHgate. I really like it a lot. I think there's 2 different kinds you can get when you find on Aliexpress. One is like the 1-1 quality, which is this one. There's another quality. It's not bad, but the shimmers are just like glitter eyeshadows, and it's not only shimmery on the top. Alright guys, so I usually like to talk about my makeup when I use Aliexpress items. So first thing I'll start off is the lips. I use for the first time ever Lime Crime stuff, and it is drying. I suggest you use some oil on top or underneath because it is dry as I don't know what. I have like 70 different Lime Crimes and they all feel the same way. I use a mixture of Alien and Peacock from Aliexpress to use as a base, and then in the middle I use a little bit of Squash, and I put a bit of an eyeshadow on top of it. That's what makes it look a little bit glittery, or not really, I don't know. For my eyes, I use a lot of stuff, and I use this highlighter too for the first time. It's that Frankenstein one I showed you guys in my Group Buy. It is called the Sunburst one. That's what it looks like here. I just wanted to try to use something other than So Fucking Gold or Dark Horse because that's what I use all the time. For the inner part, I used a little bit like inner. I used this 24K from my Huda eyeshadow palette that I got from DHgate. Then on the rest of my eyes, I use my Unicorn palette that I love so much, my 35H Morph palette that I got from Aliexpress. I use this color here because it's like super full and it's amazing, and I use that on the inner part. And for the first time, I got this one from either Aliexpress or DHgate. You can find them either way, single buys for like $10 to $15. It is the 35D, what am I saying, eyeshadow palette. I use it for the first time, and it is super pigmented and worked really well in your eyes. So you can't just go and swatch this alone sometimes. You got to actually apply it, and this works really well. I used a bit of this color, that color, this color, that color a lot, and these 2 colors. This is the color that's on like right here on the outside. I use that as like a transition shade or whatever, and I just use this like all over the place. And same for these 2 colors. I kind of just put it all over the place. So that is everything I use on my face, other than my foundation was the MAC Match Master I showed you with a mixture of the other one I used to contour my Juvias place, which is real. And my eyelashes I talked to you guys about was from Aliexpress, and I believe that is it. So thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know how this was. Let me know if you like my eye look or not. I tried to wear this wig again a different way, so let me know how everything was, if you would buy anything from Looxi, because they're $5 for a single press eyeshadow. So thank you guys for watching. Have an awesome day night wherever you are, and have an awesome Valentine's Day too. Bye y'all.